Curtain and tell. Hare Krishna. So you all can repeat after me. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodandana Brajajana Kunjana Yamuna Kirabana Chari Yashoda यशोदानन्दन व्रजनन्दन यमुनतीरवनचारी यशोदानन्दन जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रजनन्दन यमुनतीरवनचारी यशोदानन्दन Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Radhaya Nama Hari Haraya Krishna Radhaya Nama Radhaya Madhuraya Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudhana Hare Hari Gopina Pradana Mohana Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Shri Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita Nirupatana Bhattara Gunatha Viti Bhagavata Bhattara Gunatha Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Jai Ram Ram Jino Ram Ram Jai Ram Ram Gopi Ram Gopi Jai Jagannath Jaya Satchidananda, Jaya Satchidananda, Jaya Satchidananda, Gaura Hari. Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Gaura Hari. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki. They can sit in the front. You're on the way actually. We'll start with a nice soothing kirtan. Today is the first day, so some are coming a little late, but we'll take the opportunity to sing a nice soothing kirtan. So how many here have never sung a kirtan? You all know? Okay, so basically one person sings and second repeat in the same rhythm. Not sing together, but one after the other. So there is a beautiful kirtan, one of my favorite kirtans, which is Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama. Very simple Sanskrit words written by Narottam Das Thakur. More than 600 years ago, this kirtan was written. And, no, not 600, 400 years ago, sorry. Yeah, so this kirtan is about what is there in the spiritual world, right? We don't know what is there in the spiritual. We know what is material world, but what is there in the spiritual world, we don't know. So how many are eager to know what is there in the spiritual world, right? Yeah, so what you're going to see in the spiritual world, first let us read the translation. Beautiful Vrindavana. So there is a Vrindavana here in Uttar Pradesh, there is a Vrindavana there in the real Goloka Pradesh, Hare Krishna, right? So here in this Vrindavana, there is beautiful Vrindavana is filled with Chintamani gems. Do you understand what is Chintamani? Chintamani means desire fulfilling. Right? Any desire you have, it will fulfill. Have you seen anything like that in this world? Any desire you have is fulfilled? You go to your boss and ask your desire. It's fulfilled? No. Right? But in Vrindavana there, Chintamani gems are there. And many jewels, jewel palaces and temples. Many regal swans play in the waters of Yamuna. And in those waters a splendid golden lotus flower grows. Golden lotus flower. We have never imagined. First of all, in this city, you can't see lotus flowers only. Recently, we were traveling through villages and mountains, on a Tirth Yatra. Wherever there is water, we saw lotus flowers. It was so beautiful, So there is one huge lotus flower, beautiful golden lotus flower in the spiritual world. So when you go to the spiritual world, first you have to search for what? Lotus flower, right? Pond, and in that pond you'll also see a lotus flower. Yeah. So what is there on that? In the middle of that lotus flower is a golden place surrounded by 8 petals. So there are many petals. In between there are 8 petals. On these 8 petals, 8 principal gopis reside. So there are many beautiful, unbelievably beautiful gopis who serve in the spiritual world, Radha and Krishna. Mati can come inside. It's on the way actually. Can you make sure, Mati, nobody is sitting on the way there? Yes. Yeah, so people will not, yeah. So in the spiritual world, we have this golden, beautiful lotus flower. In that many thousands of petals are. In between there are 8 petals. On those 8 petals, 8 gopis are sitting. Do you know the names of those gopis? Lalita, Vishakha, Rangadevi, Tungavidya, Champakalata. Huh? Come on, I'm on first. Chitra? Yes? Oh my God, I need to do some revision. So this, Indulekha? Yes, and one more is missing. Yeah. Anyway, so we have this 8 beautiful gopis, and they are serving whom? They are serving Radharani. Sudevi, yes. So these 8 gopis are serving Radharani. Radharani is serving Krishna. Right? So Krishna is in between, and he is being served by Radharani, and Radharani is being served by these 8 gopis. So here Narottam Das Thakur is seeing the spiritual world and is writing this bhajan. Right? He's saying, in the middle of that lotus is a golden place surrounded by 8 petals. On these 8 petals, the 8 principal gopis reside. And in the center, Lord Shyamasundara and beautiful Srimati Radhika, Radharani, sit on a jewel throne. Right? So they have a little throne in between, and on that they are sitting, and all the 8 gopis are serving them. How beautiful scene, right? Yeah. So what are they doing? So God is sitting with his consort. So what do you think he's doing? He's discussing some artificial intelligence, some new, something serious, some argument he's having. BJP or Congress. What do you think is going on there? Very simple. Narottam Das Thakur is saying, the great beauty of the divine couple and their charming joking and laughter continually showers nectar everywhere. So what is God doing in the spiritual world? Joking and laughter. So we want only happy, joking people in this satsang. If somebody is very serious, you can go to your house. Spiritual world doesn't allow रोती सूरतों को अंदर नहीं आने देते वहां पे. एकदम हंसने रनक पे देखो कैसे हंस रहे हैं, ऐसे हंसने लोग चाहिए ना. Spiritual life means happiness. No seriousness. Oh, I'm sitting in meditation. You sit there only. You're not allowed in spiritual. Spiritual means happiness. You should be very happy. Because Krishna is happy. Srimati Radharani is happy. I'm not telling this. Narottam Das Thakur is seeing the spiritual world. Acharyas actually see the spiritual world in their meditation. They can access that in the right bhajans. These bhajans are not whimsically written. They are revelations. Right? Narottam Das says, I pray that these blissful, eternal, transcendental pastimes of the divine couple may be always manifest in my heart. So what is the desire of Narottam Das Thakur? So Krishna, whatever I have seen, they should always remain in my heart. That's all I want. I don't want wealth, I don't want beauty, I don't want fame, name. I just want to remember you, because by remembering you, it makes me happy. As simple as it, right? So now we'll sing this bhajan. The same thing, bhajan. Now it's a beautiful tune. I'm sure you all know how to sing, right? So you only have to sing the bhajan. Don't sing with me. After I finish my lines, immediately you repeat after that. Okay? Next 10 minutes, we are all going to be in the spiritual world. Okay? Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara. Everyone. Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira. Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara. Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara. Vrtakarinde nire raja hamsa kalitar ahe shobhe anaka kamala. Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara. Madhye Himapita Charare Pita Charare Pradhana Nashita. Madhye Himapita Charare Pita Charare Pradhana Nashita. Madhye Snashane Bhakti Ache Dvijane Nama Sanghe Sundari Radhika. Madhye Snashane Bhakti Ache Dvijane Nama Sanghe Sundari Radhika. Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara. गोपाला प्यारासी हमी आपरिचे काशी त्या परिहासा संभाषणे गोपाला प्यारासी हमी आपरिचे काशी त्या परिहासा संभाषणे कामाता कोरे इत्यादि सुखा मोरे हृदय स्तोम वृंदावनस्थाना चिंतामणि धाम कला मंदिर हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे वृंदावन स्थान चिंतामणि धाम कला मंदिर वृंदावन रम्य स्थान दिव्या चिंतामणि धाम रचना मंदिर मनोहर वृंदावन रम्य स्थान वृंदावन धाम की, नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद। हरे कृष्ण। Did you all like the bhajan? Vrindavan Ramya Sthana, Divya Chintamani Dhama, Ratana Mandir Manohara. We all don't belong here. We belong there. That is where the beauty is. This is also beautiful. Little beautiful. It is most beautiful. So these are called invocation prayers. After the class, you all can buy your Bhagavad Gita. I kept it there. Get chanting book also. At the end, we'll do one round of chanting also of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We'll learn mantra meditation a little bit. And this prayer is an invocation prayer where we pray all the acharyas, the great acharyas who have descended from the spiritual world to this material world to give the knowledge of the spiritual world to all of us. Right? Otherwise, what is the access we have? And this prayer also says we are all in the dark ignorance and we need the mercy of acharyas to open our eyes. Right? Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakya. So every class we will recite this prayer. You all can try reading it in a rhythm, right? And slowly you will learn it. Everybody will learn it. Just a matter of few weeks. That is the beauty of Sanskrit. The more you recite, you'll learn. The first time I saw this prayer, I'm like, I'm going off now. I didn't come for this, right? But then as we read it, it actually brings a lot of bliss inside our heart, right? So I'll recite the first part of it. Whoever can read along with me. After that, I'll tell the separate prayers which you have to repeat after me. Okay? Om Ajnantimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuro Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Kada Mahyam Dadadi Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurau Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhambitamscha Karuna Sindho Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Kripa Sindhobhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Please repeat after me as loudly as you can. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Cheva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपः कुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निधि नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे सुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम् ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षः सहभ्याभ्यन्तरं शुचिः श्रीविष्णु श्रीविष्णु श्रीविष्णु। हरे कृष्ण। So welcome all to ISKCON Bhakti Center, Gachibowli. My name is Leelanand Das and I live very close by here in my home Krishi, and that is my wife Anuradha Priya Devidasi, and we both have been learning Krishna conscious for few years now, and I am not any guru or anything. Don't look at me like a guru. I am just like you. Just have learned few things which I like to share, and I am sure I have all the anarthas and I'll make mistakes, and if I make any mistakes, please forgive me, like the way you forgive your servant in the house when they make any mistakes. I'm also learning, and this is a new batch we are starting today. Some of you have already been coming. I don't know if you have formally done this kind of course before. This is a 12-session course, which is also Bhagavad Gita, but it's a prelude to Bhagavad Gita. Because to learn Bhagavad Gita, we have to understand some very essential basics. Because we are not in at the end of Dwapar Yuga right now. We are very much in Kali Yuga. And in those days, people had some good spiritual understanding. They all went to Gurukuls. We did not go to Gurukul. How many here have gone to Gurukul? Lift your hand. No, we all went to ICSE, CBSE, NCRT, all this kind of schools. So we have not been given that kind of basic understanding. right? So it's very important we understand the meaning of few words that we use. Like, what is the meaning of dharma? What is the meaning of karma? Right? What is the meaning of bhakti? You might say, Prabhu, I know. You will know in some time how much you know. Because I got to know how much I knew. After hearing from the right authority, from the right scripture, in the right disciplinic succession of gurus, I understood that, my God, so many things I thought I knew, but I didn't know anything, right? So this course is not designed by me, so you're all safe. It's not designed by me. It is designed by Veda Vyasa. When he finished the entire Vedas, at the end he wrote Vedanta Sutra, which is the conclusion of all Vedas, right? And Vedanta Sutra, when he wrote Sutra. Sutra means one line aphorisms, like Athato Brahma Jignasa. That's it. One sutra. To understand that, it will take a whole lifetime, right? Because that's like the conclusion. There are 4 Vedas and there are Upanishads, and Upanishads, when they are completely finished, shrinked knowledge in few sutras, right? Janmadhyasya yataha. One line, khatam. It shows everything. So this Vedanta Sutra actually tells how to begin our spiritual awakening, how to begin our spiritual life. So the sequence of these courses that we are going to discuss, the 12 sessions, are very much according to the Vedanta Sutra. So we don't try to manufacture new way of spiritual life. It doesn't need to be manufactured. It's already there. And who is greater than Veda Vyas? Right? Veda Vyas is a Shakti Avesha incarnation of Supreme Lord Narayan. So if he is telling that this is how we should learn, then we will learn. Like when you went to your school, you did not challenge the teacher saying, why are you not teaching me 4th grade syllabus? Why are you teaching me nursery syllabus? Did you challenge? No. You just sat there and you started learning, right? So all we have to do here is we should sit down. You can come in the front here. Yeah. Yeah. So all we have to do is we have to sit down like students. You're all looking like very good students. One second, I put this on silent. I forgot to do that. Yeah. All we have to do is that, probably can come here. In this okay. Yeah. Is we have to just sit like students and we have to hear and learn. Right? Like even I do that. Even though I'm sitting here and I'm trying to be a representative of Vyasadeva, this is called Vyasa Asana. But I'm not Vyasadeva. I'm not qualified to sit here also. But then I'm just trying to repeat what is spoken by Vyasadeva. Right? So, these 12 sessions, I'm going to give a glimpse of what these 12 sessions are. And we'll try to begin the first session today. We will not be able to finish the first session today because we are starting a little late. You know, this is the first day. Some of you came on time, some of you came a little late. That's fine. But next week onwards, we'll try to be on time and we'll try to finish these 12 sessions. By the time you finish the 12 sessions, you would have easily finished 40% of Bhagavad Gita. So don't think that, Arey Prabhuji, Bhagavad Gita kab chalu karoge? No, Bhagavad Gita already chalu ho gaya. Right? This is a prelude which will elevate you to consciousness and then we'll start Bhagavad Gita. Then you will be able to easily understand why Krishna is speaking what he is speaking. And many, almost easily 200 verses will be touching in this 12 sessions course, right? How many verses are there in Bhagavad Gita? 700 shlokas are there. 18 chapters are there. More than 200 of them will touch them in this course itself. So by the time you reach a certain point, you'll realize that, oh, this is why Krishna spoke 2nd chapter. Prabhujis and Matajis, we address, males as Prabhus and females as Matajis. That is etiquette, right? So, Prabhujis and Matajis, I can tell you one thing. By the time you finish these 12 sessions, you will be able to speak to anyone and convincingly speak why you are doing what you are doing. Why are you learning spirituality? What is the meaning of spirituality? You will be able to scientifically explain them. And one more thing I want to tell, that this is not a place where you are going to be imparted blind belief or you'll be forced to accept things that you don't want to accept. All that is happening outside. But here, I request all of you, challenge, request, ask, inquire, don't hesitate. The whole purpose of these SSR courses, we want to be convinced on every line that is coming on the screen. If you're not convinced, stop me there. Our goal is not to finish the session. Our goal is to clear the doubts. Because why are we like this the way we are? Why is India the way it is? Why are our ancestors like that? Why are temples made? Why is our culture like this? All these things have to be answered. Otherwise, what is happening? Our parents are doing something, we are doing that. Our ancestor did something, we are doing that. And as a result of that, we are doing it, but we don't have belief. We don't have the faith. If somebody comes and shakes a little bit, we are like, we don't know what to answer. So the SSR course actually removes all those doubts out of your mind. You have to clear the doubts. Responsibility of clearing the doubts is with you. No question is wrong. Every question is right. Answer can be wrong. Question cannot be wrong, isn't it? So question. You can raise your hand and you can ask the question. We can do it at the end of the session. You can do it between the session also. As interactive as it is best. Okay? So these are the 12 sessions, as you can see on the board. In Search of Happiness, Permanent versus Temporary is today. We're going to start with that. And is God a creation of human mind? Why believe in scriptures? Now, why is the sequence? In Search of Happiness, then does God exist? Is God a creation of human mind? I want all of you to have good faith when you walk out of here after the session that God exists. ऐसे नहीं कि exists for me, it doesn't exist for me, I can't see God, so it doesn't exist. All those things we'll clear in the second session. Very important session. Third session, why believe in scriptures? Fundamentally, you see, some of you are holding a Bhagavad Gita, right? I can challenge you, that is printed in some printing press. Why should I believe what is written in that? Anybody can write. In English, anybody can write. How do you believe that a scripture that is actually a scripture? And why to believe what is there in the scripture? It's a very important session. Right? Now, all these sessions have hundreds of examples. So don't miss any of these. If you miss, then you miss something very important. There is a sequence in which we are going. Fourth session. What are the three modes of mental nature? Sattva guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. What are these and why did even God create this? And how can I see these three gunas in my life? Right? So you'll get an understanding of that. Who is a guru and why do I need one? Why do I need a guru? I have intelligence. I have books. I can see. I can seek this work. I can seek and research. Why do I need a guru? Fundamental question. And if you say that I need a guru, how should I know he's a genuine guru? Some evaluation should be there, right? I have a big beard. Does it make me a guru? Anybody can get a beard, free of cost. Or I can speak Sanskrit. Sanskrit will come out. Does it make me a guru? Right? No. So what are the qualifications of a guru? What makes one a guru? Those things will, very important topic, fifth session. Sixth, who am I? What am I? What is my nature? What is my real nature? Very important. Who am I? Am I a human being? Am I animal? Am I okay, I'm not animal, I know that. But what is soul? How do I know that soul exists? Something that I can't see, how do you make me believe? Scientifically prove me that there is soul. If somebody asks you this question in a temple, you went to your favorite temple. Everybody has a favorite temple. You are praying like this. Hey Paramatma, please give shelter to this Atma. And somebody comes and says, hey, wait a second, where is Atma? Sir, I believe there is Atma. I don't believe there is Atma. So, okay, sir, you don't believe, that's okay, I believe. Is that the way we want to think it in spirituality? Or there should be a scientific way to prove that soul exists? There is, right? So, very important session. What really is death and what happens after that? This session will take at 12 o'clock in the night. So, you'll feel some ghostly feelings also. What happens after death, right? Very important session. Many people are dying in front of us. You see dead bodies in front of you. Where did this person go? How do I prove that he went there? That's another question, right? You will tell me something, but how should I believe? You're telling he's going to Swarga, he's going to Naraka. How do I know? Right? Don't miss this session. It's a very, very important session. Little bit of Garuda Purana also we'll discuss in that, not in detail, a little bit. Now, another question. This question personally troubled me in life, and I got my answers. I was very happy. Destiny versus free will versus God's mercy. How many here believe that there is destiny? There is destiny? Huh? Destiny means already something is fixed, it's going to happen. Is that true or no? Huh? Do you have free will then? What is the meaning of free will? I will do what I want to do. So if there is destiny, how can free will exist? Are you all understanding the question? This question troubled me for a long time. I went to many institutions, many places I asked, nobody gave me an answer. They said, close your eyes and chant, you will realize it yourself. कुछ नहीं आ रहा है यहाँ पे मेरे को scientifically मालूम करना है. If there is a destiny, then what? Where is the question of free will? Right? And if there is no free will, meaning if I am not making the choices, then where is question of karma? See, karma means reaction to an action, right? If I am doing the action, I should get the reaction. But if it's already destined, for example, I am going to shout at somebody. That is already destined. What is today's day? 27th. 27th afternoon, I am going to shout at somebody. And he'll feel so miserable, he'll go and commit suicide. I'm just coming up with the example. Now, will I get a karma of him committing suicide? I should, right? Because I spoke some things which really disturbed him and he went and jumped from somewhere. But now I can tell, but Prabhu, jumping on 27th afternoon is his destiny. Shouting on him is my destiny. Where is the question of karma? Right? Do you all agree with that answer? No. Right? So, it's a jigsaw puzzle. How do I understand destiny, free will, and God's mercy? How do these three things coexist? There has to be a way. Karma, destiny, and so you are going to get that answer in that session, maybe 2 months from now. So be regular. Right? You will get answers for this. 9th question. Why do good things happen to bad people? No. What is the question? But my question is always reverse. That fellow is such a jerk, he is such an idiot. How come everything is going good in his life? I am trying to be a good person. How come everything bad is happening in my life? Right? Somebody is suffering. He didn't do any bad. Prabhu, I never harmed anybody. All problems are coming to me only. Why do bad things happen to good people? Or why do good things happen to bad people? Right? Very important question. Actually, this question is a foundation of our spiritual life. You can go to 1,000 temples, 100 dhams, but if you don't know the answer of this question, your faith can break anytime. Any bad thing will happen in your life, khatam. God doesn't exist. Right? Or even if he exists, I'll change my God. Monday one God, Tuesday one Amma, Wednesday one Baba, Thursday Daba. I'll do whatever I want, but I want my solutions. No faith. Something bad has happened, I'll change my sequence. Right? Very important question. Then we'll go to the 10th session, which is a very, very essential session, which is religion in trail. One God or many gods? Prabhuji, Tera Bhagwan Tera, Mera Bhagwan Mera. Tuesday, Mera Bhagwan, Thursday, Tera Bhagwan. Mera Bhagwan, powerful than your Bhagwan. No, there is one Bhagwan. See, again you are trying to change me. What is this one Bhagwan, many Bhagwan concepts? One God, many God concepts. Whole world makes fun of Hinduism especially. That you guys don't know who is God. Right? Or you're trying to find your favorite God. Some people, they go to the temple and they directly go to one place. Prabhu, you should go from here. No, he's my favorite. So I went there. What about the others? They are okay. Haribol. Okay. They are my favorite. Or you're doing agarbatti. 20 photos are there. Anywhere you go, that fellow gave a photo, you brought a photo. 20 place you went, 20 photos. 21st place you go, 21st photo. And you have to do agarbatti from left to right. And by mistake, if you miss one, something bad will happen. Again, come back. To do that. Is that God? Is that God consciousness? Or is that some kind of fear that we have imbibed? That we have to worship everybody? Otherwise, we'll have nobody? This is a big problem. Because we have not been scientifically taught. That is the problem. I see a lot of youngsters here. It's very nice. In this age, you are trying to learn. Very important thing. And unfortunately, it is not taught to many people. One God versus many God. Then 11th session. What is yoga? What is the purpose of yoga? Right? Today yoga means what? Tight pant, tight t-shirt. That is yoga. Or do some pranayama. Or kapalbhati. That's yoga. No. That is part of yoga. That is one type of yoga. That is one of the steps in yoga. It's not yoga. Right? So when we celebrated Yoga Day, a few days ago, we did one type of yoga. we didn't actually do yoga. The purpose of yoga, what is the ladder of yoga? There's a whole ladder of yoga. You need to understand the whole reason why the yoga was introduced by God himself, right? So we're going to discuss this in the 11th session. And 12th session, you can, we all are going to say how to practically apply Bhagavad Gita in today's life. It's very important. By 11th session, I'm sure you will get lot of clarity. But how to implement that in your practical life? That's very important. Lot of people don't know. Lot of people don't know how to implement in practical life, So we will also discuss a lifestyle that we should lead, which will help us practice spirituality. That will be 12th session. Okay? So any questions at this point? Or any concerns? Are you all sitting comfortably? Is it okay? Yeah? Inside. I can't see you. I'll just move this a little bit. Can you all see my face? Okay, I can't see that Prabhu's face. Yeah. I want to see your face. It's okay, you don't want to see my face, but I want to see your face. So try to sit in a place that I can see your face. Yeah. That helps me in communication. Okay. So what is your expectation today? In this, you all have come here first time. Some of you have come here first time, right? Some of you came here and went. Some of you have been attending this for some time. But is there any expectation that you carry? I'll make sure that expectation is taken care of. Prabhus, any expectation? What do you want to learn? What motivated you to come here? Lift your hand and just tell one word. What motivated you to come here? और by mistake you came here. प्रभु जी मैं तो इलेक्ट्रिशियन यहाँ पे कुछ करने को बिठा दिया, तिलक लगा के बिठा दिया. No electricians or plumbers here, right? This is an old joke. Somebody came for delivering a post, and suddenly the person is expecting somebody else, right? Prabhuji and Matajis, your perspective towards life is going to change. Today is 27th of June 2026. Try to remember this date, because 3 months from now, the way you look at this world is going to change. It is for sure going to happen. I'm not going to do any mesmerizing thing to you. We're all going to open our Jnana Chakshu. We're all going to get some knowledge, and knowledge is information. Information brings transformation. It is going to happen, right? So, as we go through this phase, lot of things that you think you already knew is going to be challenged also. So be open for correction. Be open for new learning. We all have some baggage. Everybody has some baggage. When you're coming here, you learned something somewhere, and that's okay. Even I learned many things many places. But when you open, your consciousness and say, okay, let me now learn formally, and let me evaluate what I learned later. That will help you. I'm not saying you should not believe what you already know, but open your consciousness so that you're going to learn something very formally. First grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, like that. When you reach 12th grade, then you can decide. It is A for alpha or A for apple. You can decide later. But right now, just open the consciousness. I'll start with this beautiful, small, story with a joke, which helps me communicate this point very nicely. Raju Kaju. I call it Raju Kaju story, right? How many of you heard this? Some of you already heard this. Okay. So there was a small boy named Raju, and he used to like eating kaju. Okay, na? So the boy went and he was playing in a playground, and an old lady used to come and watch that playground like this. And one day she brought some kaju, and she was standing there holding the kaju, and the boy Raju, looking at the old lady, she called the children. Raju came forward. He said, Raju, ye lo kaju. Immediately Raju took that kaju, and he said, tak, tak, tak. He ate. Ah, nice, grandma. I said, you can take more. Yeah, I'll take more. He ate everything. Then he went and he started playing. Next day again, she brought some kaju, and the boy Raju came and took the kaju. Again, next day, she brought the kaju. The boy came and took the kaju. Should Raju get a question? Should Raju get a question? Why only Kaju? Why not Kaju Upma? Okay. What question should he get? Any other thing? Why are you getting? Why are you getting the Kaju from me? Fundamental, right? We should sometimes ask, why are you giving me for free? So Raju went and asked, okay, grandma, acha hai. Why are you giving me Kaju? Then she said, beta, actually I don't like Kaju. That is the reason I am giving you. Okay, good answer. You don't like, I like, I'll take it. He started eating. Again, Raju, next day Kaju. Raju, next day Kaju. Some other question should come, na?
Why she is buying it?
If she doesn't like it, right?
Yes.
Why is she buying it if she doesn't like it? How many got this question? Huh? Fundamental question. If you don't like Kaju, why are you even buying it and bringing it here? Yeah, she also understood. So, Raju, this time he went, he took the Kaju. Nanima, you don't like Kaju, right? Why are you getting Kaju then? Why are you even buying? For me, you're buying? She told, actually, my son, he works in Infosys or Wipro, doesn't matter. And he travels to America. Whenever he comes back from America, he gets chocolate. I like chocolate. But there is Kaju inside it. So I eat the chocolate. After that, Kaju is left now. Why to throw the Kaju? So I keep all the Kaju at one place and I bring to the ground. Raju, please take the Kaju. Now, will Raju take that Kaju? No. How many Rajus are here who want to take that Kaju? You want to take that Kaju? You will take? Really? After you know that how much she sucked the whole chocolate out of it, her saliva is all everywhere, and she's bringing the Kaju and she's giving it, will you take it now? No, right? What just happened? What is the moral of this story? Simple story.
Kaju.
Moral of the story is not Kaju. You can still eat Kaju after going home. But what is the moral of the story? Tell me what comes to your mind. Is there a moral from this story? If you don't ask, you will not know. One moral. If Raju would not have asked, would you have known that what is he eating? You can keep eating Kaju nicely until you ask. Then only you'll know, no? Okay, what other moral you will learn? Anything else? When knowledge comes, then you change your decisions. Is that true? Knowledge came. She told, this I am sucking and eating and then I am bringing. Immediately Raju's decision changed. See, I am not there. Thank you very much. Already ate so much. I am not going to take more. Isn't it? Why? Because knowledge came. Many more morals, but most important moral, question. Religion doesn't mean blind belief. Don't keep eating Kajus. Question. Why are we doing what we are doing? If you don't question, you will never know. And if you don't know, your decisions will not be good decisions. They can be harmful decisions for you. Isn't it? Why do people keep banana leaves, mango leaves on festivals? Why only mango leaves? Our ancestors, whenever there is a festival, mango leaves. Any big festival, you go and buy mango leaves. And then you put it to all the doors and windows. Why? Mango has that special quality. Mango tree has a special quality, scientifically proven now, that even after you pluck the leaf, for 7-8 hours it gives oxygen. It breathes. That is a special quality. Look at our ancestors. When there is a festival, people come to our house, right? Many people come. So inside there will be a scarcity of oxygen, right? So what did they do? They bring mango leaves, they hang it all over in the house, especially in the windows and doors. So until you questioned, you never got the knowledge. Right? There is a reasoning behind everything we do, what we do. Pagal log nahi hai log. Sanatan Dharma is not followed by illiterate, blind believers. Unfortunately, people think like that. Why do you only use coconut for doing abhishekam? Abhishek jab karte hain, why do you only take coconut to the temple? Why not groundnut or why not pumpkin or anything? Why do you take coconut to the temple? Coconut water is the purest. Now, how do you say it's the purest? It's the only water that doesn't have urine of a frog. What does it mean? What about me drinking Bisleri or Manjira water? You think Manjira water doesn't have urine of a frog? We all are drinking urine of a frog, whether you like it or not. Right? Because every lake has frogs. Everywhere frogs are urinating. When you take that water to any water to the temple, you can't take any water which is contamination. And coconut water is purest because it's completely filtered from the ground and from the branches all the way up, and that water is divine. That is the reason you use that water. Hai na? How did you know that? You never questioned, na? When you question, you will know. For everything there is a reasoning. There used to be a big yajna that was done thousands of years ago, right? Now in that yajna, there were hundreds of maharishis, rishis, everybody sitting. There is fire lit, and there are mantras being chanted, and there is you need some milk. You have to pour milk also after some time. Swaha. You have to put some milk also. You have to put ghee also. So they kept the milk bowl there. After some time, a cat came to drink that milk. It is coming, when they are chanting the mantras, they are getting disturbed with the cat. They are pushing the cat. Push the cat. Because it's coming in. If it touches the milk is not good enough to use in the yajna. So their whole concentration is going on the cat only. Then that main person conducted, hey, catch that cat and tie it. Just catch it and tie it. And next time it came, they caught it, they tied the cat somewhere until the yajna is over. So this was happening. So next time also they were doing the yajna, again the cat came, they tied it. The same yajna is being done 1000 years later, now, 2026. So the Brahmana is saying, sir, what do you need for a yajna? You need some sticks, you need some fire, some ghee, some milk, and one cat. Why? This yajna means you should tie the cat there and do the yajna. Right? And everybody is doing that. So what is going on here? This is called blind belief. Yeah. So there are many things that are being done, but some of the things are not being questioned. They are never questioned. So it can be a blind belief also. How do you know? How did Raju know? By questioning. Not questioning in a humble way, questioning in a respectful way. You can ask, sir, why do we do this? What is the reasoning behind this? And if they tell that, just do it, then you don't need to laugh or anything. You can ask somebody else. Why do they do? 99% things that we do even now in Sanatana Dharma is a scientific reason behind it. 1% can be things which are being brought forward without any proper logic. So questioning is very important. So all these 12 of them are all questions only, right? Where to find happiness? Does God exist? Why to believe in scriptures? What are the three modes? They're all questions. So, and what is Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita is also question answers only, right? Arjuna is questioning and Krishna is answering. One of the beauty in Sanatana Dharma is there is no imposition of belief. There is opportunity given to question. You can always question. But question in a humble way and try to answer, you'll get the answer. So now let's go forward in search of happiness. So there is Charlie Chaplin, there is a monkey, there is a small child, there is a chameleon, there is a spider. What are they searching for? Right? You see them, right? They all keep searching. A spider is walking on the wall. What is the spider searching for? Huh? Food. Another insect to eat. Isn't it? Yeah. So everybody is searching one fundamental thing. They are searching for pleasure. All of you, every person sitting here is also searching for pleasure. Why you have come here? You want to increase your pleasure, isn't it? How many have come here to feel miserable? Or this Saturday morning I'll go and cry in that center. How many came like that? Anybody came like that? Huh? How many of you plan your day? Okay, Monday I'll go to office, Tuesday office, Wednesday I'll go to gym and that, Thursday I will cry in the morning, Friday I'll beat somebody and get beaten up, right? Saturday I will torture somebody, I'll get tortured. Does anybody think like that? Nobody, right? Why is it like that? Because that is the nature of our soul. Sachitananda, right? Ananda is part of our soul. We are all looking for pleasure, right? Different kinds of pleasures. What gives you pleasure? Eating something, hearing something nice, isn't it? What other places you find pleasure? Seeing something, huh? Temple, some nice saint, nice place with nice vibrations like that. So how do you derive that pleasure? You derive that pleasure from activities. What activities can experience it? Yeah. Can everybody come a little in the front? Enkala. You can put some chairs. Yeah. Yeah. So what are the 4 activities? Shastras explain there are 4 activities. One is eating. Does eating give us pleasure? Huh? How much can you eat? And after eating, how much the pleasure starts going down? Right? Everybody has a capacity to eat. Ahara. But eating gives pleasure. Even though we ate a nice dinner yesterday, but today morning breakfast is very important. Did anybody feel that tomorrow morning breakfast I don't need? After eating dinner, you'll feel like that. But as soon as you get up in the morning, breakfast mein kya hai? So eating is very, very important activity where people derive pleasure. When we stand on the road, sometimes weekly we go and we stand there trying to give knowledge. We hold Bhagavad Gita, Prabhu, take Bhagavad Gita. Nobody is interested. Many people are not interested. Don't disturb me, don't come in front of me. But when we give some prashad, ye de do. Because eating everybody likes. It's natural. Sleeping, does it give pleasure? Of course it gives pleasure. Everybody likes to sleep. Have you seen dogs sleeping anytime? Especially in a construction site. Have you seen a dog sleeping? It will go, there is sand. There is a sand kept there for construction. It will dig it and it will sleep reverse way. Like this. One tongue coming out like this. 4 ants in the air like this. Again, like that. So pleasuresomely, the dog sleeps. Again, every animal, every human being likes to sleep. Sleep is also a very important way to experience pleasure. Nidra. First one is what? Eating. Ahara. Everyone say ahara. Second one, sleeping. Nidra. What is the third one? Anyone can tell? How else do you derive pleasure? Yeah, you already know the verse. Okay. Bhaya. Defending yourself. Everybody likes to defend. That gives pleasure. Now, defending is a very wide term, meaning I'm doing a job and I'm taking care of my family. Does that give pleasure? I'm doing business and I'm earning and I'm taking care of my family needs. Does that give pleasure? I built a nice house for myself, right? And I'm taking care of myself and people I love. Does that give pleasure? So that is also one way of deriving pleasure. When we do activities to take care of our loved ones or taking care of ourselves, it is called bhaya, defending oneself. That is also an activity that gives pleasure. So ahara, nidra, bhaya. 4th one, sex life, maitunamcha, relationships, physical relationships. That also gives pleasure. Animals, birds, human beings, everybody involved in this activity. So there are these 4 activities primarily through which we all derive pleasure. Who is telling this? I'll tell that verse later. But is it intelligent to ask What do humans have which animals don't? Now, these 4 activities that you see, they are common among humans and animals also, right? So animals are also doing these 4 activities, birds are also doing these 4 activities, insects are also doing these 4 activities, humans are also doing these 4 activities. So what is unique? So what is unique about humans? Huh? Thinking power. Animals also think.
They don't know
What is good and what is bad. I think animals also know what is good and what is bad. Actually, if you take a 2 days old paneer butter masala and put some, nimbu on that and decorate it with a little coconut thing and you give it to a human being, he'll eat it. But if you keep in front of dog, what will dog do? It will not go. It will not eat. So animals have better knowledge of what to eat, what not to eat than humans, unfortunately. Today humans are ready to eat a rotten thing in the fridge, 4 days old. But if you keep it in front of an animal or a bird, it will not eat. In the eating section, they are better than us. Animals know how much to eat also. Look at me. Sometimes I miss how much to eat. There was a truck, which was taking bags of rice. Suddenly one bag fell down, it burst open, some rice came out. One bird came, it came there, took some rice in its mouth and it flied away. Then one monkey came, it took a fistful of rice and it ran away. Then one software engineer came, he took the entire bag and ran away. Human being, right? So we don't know how much to keep also. They are very happy with what they have, they don't accumulate. We have a problem with accumulating also. Animals are better in many, many places. How many people are having sleep disorders these days? Many people are having. Have you seen animals having sleep disorder? They never have any sleep disorder. If you go to hospitals today, one of the sections is insomnia. That they are giving tablets now for people to sleep in the nights. Animals don't have that problem. Right? Ahara. We discussed about ahara, nidra, bhaya. Are animals taking care of their dependents properly as compared to us? We have so many tensions. This loan, that loan. Do rats have any tension? Suhe? Tension, home loan tension is there for rat. Any home is their home. Again, they have a villa also. First floor, second floor, third floor. They'll go anywhere. Animals don't have that tension. Animals are very happy with what they have. In fact, if you see, if an ant comes out from the hole, how far does it go to find its food? Ant. 10 meters? 5 meters? Maximum 10 meters it will find something. Ant. If a dog, how far does it have to go to find its food? Maybe 1 kilometer. Maybe 1 gully. Gully ka kutta bolte hai na? In that gully it will find its whatever, thing to eat. Elephant, how much does elephant eat? 50 kgs a day. 50 kgs. I went recently to Guruvayur. I saw an elephant eating this much. How long does the elephant have to go to find its food? Maximum 2 or 3 kilometers or maybe 5 kilometers. It will find something. It will eat. Right? Human being. How long he has to go to find his food? America, Australia, UK, Middle East. Kai ke liye? Animals are better than us. How to defend their families. Right? They know where to go, how much to find, what to eat. Anyway, so in defending section also, animals are better than us. They know how to defend, what to defend. They're very good at defending, by the way. If you go and touch the egg of a hen, you will know what is the Ugra Rupa of the hen. Again, you go and touch the calf of a cow, you will know what the cow will do if the cow doesn't trust you. So don't think that I am defending my children better than animals. No. Of course, you're also defending, but they're also defending. They also have proper protection. Sex life, Maitunamcha. They are far ahead in this section. A pigeon has 200 times sex in a day. I don't think anybody can compete with that. So, and they have many children also. A pig has so many children. Pig doesn't think that, if I have 10 children, then I have to join one in Oak Ridge. Oh, I don't have that in Srinidhi. No, we'll only have one children. Okati saddu, rendu haddu, moodu asale voddu. All those stupid dialogues, we'll discuss. Oh no, let us not have children only. Right? No, these are dinks up there, D-I-N-K. You know that word? Very famous, right? Double income, no kids. Yeah. Or double income, nonsense kids. Right? So whichever way, dinks are there. So this is the problem today. That even in that section of having children, we are far behind animals. We are far behind animals. So it is an intelligent question to ask, what do humans have which animals don't? What animals cannot that humans can? Very important. What is the difference between humans and other living entities? And finally, do humans have any goal in life other than eating, sleeping, defending and mating? Do you even have a goal? We are only doing these 4 activities. Sir, I came here, you are unnecessarily comparing with the animal. When I went to the session many years ago in Boston, and I was there, my Siksha Guru, he was taking the session. He apparently ended the session in this slide only. He told everything and he said, is there a difference between human and animal? Okay, Prabhu, thank you very much. We'll discuss next week. Whole week I was thinking, what is the difference between me and animal? Right? There has to be one difference, no? Now you'll say, Prabhuji, see, I am a director in Infosys. Or let's change the company. Any company? Amazon. I am a vice president in Amazon. I have done IIT. I am silver medalist in IIT. Yeah, all my life, I've got high grades only. I have 2 children. I have a house. I have a house. House किधर रहने का? किधर रहने का house? Gachibowli. Any prestigious apartment? My home Bhuja. I have a house in my home Bhuja. So what did I say? What am I? I am vice president in Amazon. I have 2 children and I have silver medal in IIT. You are all listening attentively. Yeah. I am living in my home Bhuja. मुझ में और कुत्ते में क्या फर्क है? क्या फर्क है बताओ? कुत्ता is little insulting ना? मुझ में और गधे में क्या फर्क है? बताओ. No, you only tell. What are the activities which Gadha is doing and what are the activities which I am doing? And what is the difference? I am not telling this. Vedavyas is telling. The next shloka I will show you. Repeat after me. Ahara nidra bhayamaitunam cha. Ahara nidra bhayamaitunam cha. Samanyam etat pasubhir naranam. Samanyam etat pasubhir naranam. धर्मे ही एको अधिक विशेषो. धर्मो ही एको अधिक विशेषो. धर्मेण हीन पशु ही समान. धर्मेण हीन पशु ही समान. आहार निद्र भयमैथुनं च. सामान्यम् एतत् पशुभिर्नराणम्. धर्मे ही एको अधिक विशेषो. धर्मेण हीन पशु ही समान. Translation. The propensity to eat, sleep, mate and defend are equal in animals and human beings. Only one extra thing is rewarded to humans, that is to establish the relationship with God. In other words, the only difference between human beings and animals is that human beings can be trained in the science of spirituality, whereas animals cannot. If any human being does not attempt to learn about spiritual life, he is considered to be equal to an animal. Dharmena hina pashuhi saman. Who is telling this? Veda Vyasa is telling. In Mahabharata, we have this verse, right? So what is the difference between me, who am a vice president in Amazon, and a donkey? What is the difference? If I'm not learning Bhagavad Gita, if I'm not I'm trying to understand the purpose of life, if I'm not trying to question who am I, why did I take birth? Fundamental question, right? Come on. Fundamental question. Why did I take birth? Where am I? What happens after death? I'll ask you a question. I'm giving you all an offer. Okay, very nice bumper offer I'm giving you. There is a nice flat my friend owns in my home Bhuja. ठीक है ना? He is giving, it's fully air conditioned, you know that, right? My home Bhuja is centrally air conditioned flats. You don't have to put your AC in the room. It's all the whole entire complex is air conditioned. Okay. So it's a 4,000 square feet flat. It's a 4,000 square feet flat. He is giving it for 3,500 rupees per month. I'm really telling. If somebody is interested. 3,500 rupees, 4,000 square feet flat. Anybody wants? एक तो हाथ उठाओ यार. नहीं चाहिए? हाँ, प्रभु जी, thank you. You are sincerely telling. Everybody is thinking but they're not living. ये कुछ ना कुछ बोलने वाला है इसके बाद. Okay, 3,500 rupees, a 4,000 square feet flat in my own Bhuja. I'll give some more motivations. Servant made free. कोई तो हाथ उठाओ. One more. Okay, very good. Okay. No deposit, nothing is needed, no maintenance also. No electricity bill. Everything inclusive in 3,500. Any more hands? अच्छा लग रहा है. Yes, yes, yes. चलो, I'll give one more thing free. Car with a driver free. Mata is like, where is it now? Tell me the block number, flat number. हाँ? पेट्रोल. वो बोलने वाला था आगे मैंने. मयम भुजा के बाजू में जो पेट्रोल बंक है ना, you'll get given coupons every day. Go fill your tank. Petrol also free. Anything else? और कोई समस्या? One condition. Only one condition. अभी बोलने वाले प्रोजेक्ट. क्या condition? The owner can come and throw you out anytime. That is what he's going to write in the lease. All these things, but I can come, knock the door, hold your collar and throw you out anytime. Will you live in that house? One day is okay. One day is okay. Nobody likes to be thrown out. जितना भी मेरा घर है ना, झोंपड़ी भी है, even if it's a hut, it's my house. You know, I like to go there and sleep. I don't want disturbance in my house. I need to have some assurance that the house belongs to me and I can peacefully live in that house, isn't it? So just think about it. We plan when we want to take a house, we plan so many things, right? Where is the house? What is the cost of the house? What is the lease agreement? How long can I live? Right? How much is the rent? So many things you plan. When it comes to a simple house, you're planning so much. What about your life? Are we spending that much time? That is what Vedavyas is telling you. There has to be a difference between an animal and a human. Are we planning? Tomorrow is Sunday, day after tomorrow morning, if you want to take a chance, go to your boss. Ask him, sir, what is the purpose of life? And after that, he'll ask you, what is the purpose of coming to office? Right? Nobody is interested. Nobody is interested. There are 1 million bikes and cars which come to Gachibowli Crossroads, Wipro Junction, every morning. Stand there and start counting 4 directions. Not a single person easy. You go and stop, go to the signal. Somebody says, sir, red signal, you have 2 minutes. Sir, can you tell me who are you? Like, what is the purpose of life? Why did you take birth? क्या बोलेगा? पागल है क्या? पागल है क्या? Isn't it? That's what people ask. ये पागल हो गया क्या? Hey, कोई काम नहीं है तेरे को? जा काम देख. Right? I am a gada. You also become gada. Right? I'm going to go to office and work like a dog, like a donkey. You also work. Why are you questioning all these things? इससे क्या मिलता है? ये क्वेश्चन करने से क्या मिलता है? ये क्वेश्चन करने से ही मनुष्य का जन्म मिलता है. ये क्वेश्चन करने के लिए ही मनुष्य का जन्म मिलता है. To put this question forward only, you get a human life. आहार निद्रा भयमैथुनं च सामान्यमेतत् पशुभिर्नराणं धर्मे ही एको अधिको विशेषो धर्मे ही न पशु समान. प्रभु जी ऐसा बोल के तो आप मतलब व्हाट डू यू मीन? मैंने बोल रहा हूँ. इधर इज टेलिंग सर आई हैव अ डिग्री इन आईएसबी पास में है ना. व्हाट डिफरेंस डज इट मेक? If after taking birth as a human you have not put these fundamental questions, what difference does it make? How are you different from an animal or a bird? They are also doing the same activity. You are doing in a sophisticated way, isn't it? They are having 4 legs, you are having 2 legs and 2 hands. Sophisticated way. They are eating anything on the road, you are eating in a plate and eating. They are sleeping anywhere on the road, you are sleeping under AC. Sleeping is same, eating is same, pleasure that you derive is same, isn't it? Animal is eating, some cow is eating grass, it is chewing and it is deriving some pleasure. You are eating some pizza, you are also deriving some pleasure. Forget about what you are eating, pleasure is same. If you see the pleasure aspect, same between animals and humans. I'm spending a lot of time on this because I want you to meditate on this. Because we are covering ourselves with a layer of ignorance which is not allowing us to see that actually I'm leading animalistic life. Whatever education I've taken, whatever post in office I have, whatever big name and fame I have, same. There is no big difference. Everybody is going to die one day. Everybody has taken birth, right? Once one mother pig and child pig were eating. Pigs. You know what pigs eat, right? Pigs eat gutter, shit. When people eat and they shit in their latrines, that goes into the gutter and pigs eat that. So early morning, fresh na? Early morning, mother pig and child pig, they both were going and eating. So the mother pig was like, hey, eat jaldi. Fresh is coming. Now it is fresh, you can eat. The child pig is also eating. And mother pig is also eating. After some time, the child pig got a doubt. It asked the mother pig, Mummy, I have a doubt. She said, jaldi bolo, I'm eating fresh. I have a doubt. What is the doubt? Everybody is eating and actually हिंदी में बोलने में मजा आता है. सबको हिंदी समझ में आता है? हाँ? ठीक है. सब लोग खा रहे हैं, वो जो छोड़ रहे हैं वो हम लोग खा रहे हैं, है ना? तो हम लोग जो छोड़ेंगे वो कौन खाएगा? Then the mother pig told, खाते समय गंदी बातें मत बोलते, खाओ. While you're eating, don't speak unnecessary, nasty things. First eat, focus on eating. It's fresh. The pleasure that the pig is deriving and eating that stool is non-different from you eating that pizza. I'm not telling pizza is stool. I'm saying the pleasure, the happiness that you're deriving while you're eating that is equal to what a pig is eating from whatever it's eating, that pleasure that it's deriving. So the pleasure is same. So the human birth, we are supposed to ask. Human intelligence is for what? We should ask. Kripana. We should not be a kripana. Kripana means kanjus. Right? We should not be kanjus. Kanjus means what? Who is called a kanjus? हिंदी में बोलते हैं. ये तेलुगु में बोलते हैं कंजूस. पिसनारोड अंటారు. Kripana means pisnartanu. Now, we should not be a kanjus. In what way? I'll tell a small story. One person, he used to herd goats. He was herding goats from his village. There is a small hill beside his village. So he had like 20-30 goats. He used to take the goats for eating. And he used to come, early morning he used to go, like 6 o'clock, come back by 7:30 and sit in front of his hut. His wife would give 2 chapatis. He will eat that. Then he'll take some rest, peaceful rest. Afternoon, then again evening, he will take the goats for some more little grazing here and there. He'll bring them back, and again he'll sit in the cart. He'll have another 2 chapatis, some dahi or something, and then he'll sleep. This is the schedule of a person who is herding goats. ठीक है ना? One day he felt, okay, let me take the goats a little further. While he took the goats a little further, the goats started climbing the hill. They climbed the hill. And he also went behind the hill. He never went on that hill. It was beside his village only, but never felt the need. So goats had more grass there. So when they went up, he went behind them, and then he saw the goats were pulling, some grass, some things tightly, and the little plant came out, and then he saw something shining. Then what happened? He said, okay, let me see what is shining. So he removed that, and then he saw there is a box. Oh, now it's getting interesting. It's like a box. Then he took some stick there and started digging, and then he removed it. It's this big box. He removed the box. What was inside? Golden blocks, golden bricks. Golden bricks. We can't imagine now, right? Gold is, what is the rate now? 10 grams is 1 lakh. More than that. So golden bricks are there inside that box. He felt so much happy. Felt, Krishna, thank you. You gave me this much wealth. This is enough for me to live his entire life and my grandchildren also to live. Immediately, what did he do? He said, okay, now what to do? Somebody will come in. So he again kept everything inside, closed the box, put some mud on it, right? Kept 2-3 plants here and there and covered it to look normal. Then he went back home. Because he doesn't know what to do with that. And then he went back home, and then in the night, did he get good sleep? No. Kal tak acha so raha tha. Why? He was looking at that hill. Whole night he was looking at the hill like this. His wife came and asked, क्या है ऊपर मंदिर है क्या? नहीं कुछ नहीं ऐसे देख रहा हूँ मैं ऊपर. Normally what time he gets up to take the goats? 6 o'clock. What time do you think he went the next day? 4 o'clock. 4 बजे उठ के Bakri also is thinking, why early today? So he took all the Bakris. Directly, where did he go? Tower the hill. He went there, removed that, opened the box, saw the gold. Amma, it's all there, nice. Okay. Again he closed it, kept the mud, kept the rocks. Again came down. When was the next time he goes to take the goats? No, now he'll go in the afternoon also. He wants to make sure the wealth is nice there, isn't it? Again in the afternoon also he went. Again he made sure that everything is. This time he didn't remove the box, he just saw, okay, everything is okay. Okay. Again evening he went. Again next day morning 4 o'clock. Again his wife is seeing, is looking at the hill. Anywhere he's walking in the village, he's looking at that hill. People are watching him. One fellow got it out. What is wrong with this fellow? He every day 3-4 times is going. All the time he's looking at the mountain only to make sure nobody is there on the mountain. He has special vision on that mountain. What is wrong with this fellow? Let me see what he is doing. So this fellow slowly followed him. Next day when he was going, he followed him from behind. And then he saw this opening some box, and he's seeing something and he's keeping it inside. This fellow got something. So what did he do? After this fellow went, he went and opened the box. He saw so much gold is there. This is why this fellow is coming here every day. So he removed all the gold. All the golden bricks he took. He dug another place somewhere on the hill. He kept all the golden bricks inside that, covered it, kept a rock. And inside this box, he kept all rocks. Right? He took all rocks here and there. He filled the box with rocks, closed it, exactly made it like that, and then he left. Then apna hero, he went next day. Right? He went there and he saw, everything is okay. Let me check once. So he opened the box. What did he see? Rocks. Gold is gone. He started, yo, Krishna, what did you do? Why do bad things happen to good people? What karma did I do? You gave me everything. Now to commit suicide. This life is waste. I have to commit suicide now. I got so much wealth. Everything is gone. He was crying so loudly. One saint was walking below. He heard somebody crying on the hill. The saints are paradukka dukhi. As soon as they hear somebody crying, they immediately want to help. The saint went up. He said, hey, what is going on? Why are you crying? He looked at that saint and said, you will not understand. You are a saint. You don't know what has happened in my life. The saint told, see, I can help you. Tell me what exactly happened. See, sir, you anywhere going around with no wealth, no nothing. You don't have a wife, children or anything. How will you understand my problem? You don't know what happened with me. My life is waste. I have to commit suicide now. The saint told, oh, don't do that. Tell me. Maybe I'll help you. Tell me what exactly happened. Then he told, sir, 1 month ago, I found this box. This box only. It had gold inside it. Now I kept rocks in it. There are rocks now. My gold is gone. Yo, my gold is gone. The saint said, 1 month ago you got this box. There was gold in it. So he opened the, saint also opened the box. He looked at that. There were rocks. Then he looked at that person and said, hey, there are gold only, na? He said, what do you mean? It's rocks, right? Then the saint told, see properly, they're gold only, na? Then he said, see, now you are cracking jokes on me also. I told you cannot help me, you go. Now you are making fun of me. It's clearly rocks there. Why are you telling there is gold there? The saint told, Arey Baba, 1 month ago you got the box. There was gold in it. Huh? Did you take that gold and give it to your wife? Made some jewelry for her? No. Did you take that gold and, help somebody? No. Did you use that gold for your own upbringing or anything like that? No. What did you do? You saw the gold inside. Every day you are closing and going. What difference does it make if it's gold or rocks? Right? If you would have used the gold, there is a meaning to that gold. You anyway are not. Last 1 month you are opening the box, closing the box, opening the box, closing the box. Tomorrow also you open the box, close the box. Think that is gold only. If you are using the gold, it makes a difference. Does it make sense? Huh? In the same way, human intelligence is there for all of us. If you don't use it, we are called Kripana, Kanjus. That fellow was Kanjus, right? He could have used it for his family. No, I will not. I'll keep it like that only. Kanjus. Same way, we human beings have been given intelligence. Special intelligence. Not what should be used in what to eat, where to sleep, where to live. All these things is not human intelligence. They are animalistic intelligence. You get Saturday and Sunday. What is the first thing that people think in Gachibowli? क्या सोचते हैं यहाँ पे? आज किधर खाएंगे? What new thing has come in the city? Yeah. आज किधर जाएंगे? Right? Huh? How peacefully I can sleep. I can go to Switzerland and do what? Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maitunam. Even birds migrate when the season is good on some other side. You also are going to Switzerland during summertime to find some kind of migration, you can say. But what is the difference? There is no difference. Human intelligence should not be used for eating, sleeping, mating and defending. This is one lesson you can carry from today. Human intelligence is not for that. Right? Don't be a Kripana. Human intelligence is to discriminate. Human intelligence is to discriminate. Discriminate means what? What is the meaning of discriminate? To see a difference. To understand things differently. What? What is good and bad? What is good and bad? At least that much you should know. What is good and bad. Now, how do you know what is good, what is bad?
In fact, there is nothing good or bad. Thinking make it.
Huh?
There is a definition for the good and bad. There is no good and no bad. Your thinking makes it.
There is no good, there is no bad. Your thinking makes it good or bad. Yeah. If somebody does any nonsense in our society and he says, and you go and tell that it's bad, and he tells you that there is no good and bad, your thinking is making it feel bad, what will be answered? There has to be some fundamental definition of what is good and bad, right? There has to be because what is good for you can be bad for me, what is bad for me can be good for you. What is the fundamental? How do you know what is good and bad?
Fundamental standard.
The standard should be there. Somewhere, something has to be good and bad. Good and bad is measured according to your goal. To achieve the goal, whatever is favorable is good. To not achieve the goal, whatever is non-favorable is bad. That's one way of looking at it. But that itself is not a complete definition. I want to murder somebody. Traffic signal light came. Good or bad? Bad. But how is it bad? Traffic signal is green has come. Now I have to go and murder that fellow. Is it good? It's still bad, isn't it? So fundamental aspect is very important. See, good and bad is a very relative term. But at the same time, there is something that is good, there is something that is bad. How do you derive what is good and bad in life? According to the definition of God. When you know the purpose of life, then you can define what is good, what is bad. Otherwise, good for her is bad for you is good for her. I like it, it's good for me. I don't like it, it's bad for me. There is no end to this. Our ancestors never tried to define what is good and bad. They sat down and learned Bhagavad Gita. Then they understood what is good for life. Arjuna also had that question. When we start Bhagavad Gita after a few weeks, he also had many questions. He had so many questions. Hey, why I should kill Krishna? That's bad. If I kill, the whole family tradition will be gone. That's bad. They are relatives. They are my guru. That's bad. Whom will I enjoy this kingdom with after I kill everybody? That's bad. So many questions he put. But at the same time, at the end, he told Krishna that Krishna, I am not able to get answers for this. Karpanya dosho pahatasva bhava praschami tvam dharma samudha cheta yachreyascha nishchitam bruhitan me shishyashyateham shadimam tvam prapannam. Finally told, I am your shishya. I am a miser, kripana, karpanya dosho. Karpanya means miserly head. I can't think properly. Please tell me what is good, what is bad. He told what is good, what is bad. What is right for me, what is wrong for me. God, you only have to tell, because the whole world is telling I'm doing good. If I go to America earning in dollars, it's good. That's what the world is telling. Right? The world is telling I should have a big house, another villa in some jilla. It's good. But what is really good? What is really bad? My father is telling me, stand on your own legs, on. But is that good or is that bad? Why my ancestors never told my father, my great-grandfather, to build his own house? Why my father is telling me build my own house? Is it good? Is it bad? Human being is supposed to learn what is good, what is bad. Our intelligence has to be used in what is good, what is bad. Right? What is permanent, what is temporary. Very important. Are we struggling with temporary things? Are we actually looking for permanent things in life? Our source of our enjoyment is coming from permanent things, or is it coming from temporary things? A good TV serial is coming, Jabardast, or Kapil Sharma show, right? They are doing some nice jokes, cracking jokes. Until that show is going on, I am laughing, I am so happy. As soon as that show got over, I am miserable again. So is that show a permanent source of my happiness? No. It's a temporary source of my happiness. So am I spending my money, my hard-earned money, on temporary source of happiness or permanent source of happiness? We have to decide. Prabhu, where will you get permanent happiness? Good. Now your human life starts. That question you never asked. We are all looking at temporary source of happiness. So, what is good and bad? What is temporary and permanent? Where I should invest my time as a human being? I don't know how long I'm going to live. Is 27th of June my last day? Maybe. So, what am I supposed to do in this little time that I have? Should I spend time on temporary things or permanent things? Permanent things. So what is permanent in this life? What is permanent in this world? We need to understand. When we stick ourselves to permanent things, we'll always be happy. When we stick ourselves to temporary things, we'll always be. Child is making a sand castle beside a beach. The child is so engrossed in making floor by floor little passage here, this, that, and then you tell the child, let's go home. No, my house is here, I built it. As a parent, what are you telling? Hey, get up. In few minutes, that wave will anyway come till here. As the night comes, the waves come all the way up. It is going to wash it away. No, my villa, my flat. Then what will happen? The wave will come, it's gone. Then what are you going to do? Cry? You'll cry because you're attached to the temporary thing. We are trying to find happiness. We are attaching ourselves to temporary things. So we'll feel miserable. We will feel miserable. One retired person is thinking, I have done very good retirement. I have made sure that there is no loan. I have one flat. I have one plot. I have this much fixed deposit. In SBI bank, I kept my fixed deposit, 40 lakh rupees. Senior citizen scheme, 30 lakhs. That is maximum allowed. Another 10 lakhs fixed deposit is mutual fund. That fellow is thinking, how old is he? 80 years old. Right? Every morning he is removing one paper. Okay, fixed deposit number. This SBI. Another old fellow will come. Hey, I found in Canada 8.25. Huh? Really? I put for 8.5, 8.2 only. Let us go to Canada Bank. I'll move that fixed deposit from SBI to Canada Bank. These old two people are sitting in the park and they're discussing. One more old fellow will come. My son sent money. I have to buy another flat in my home. Can I? Next. Tridasha purana ho gaya. Udyan, my home Udyan, something. I want to buy there. Another fellow is coming. Why my home? Aparna is good. What is his age? 90 years old. They're all sitting in that park waiting to die. There is no meaning in their life. मतलब ही नहीं है. बुढ़े हो गए लेकिन अक्ल नहीं है. क्या देख रहे हैं? मेरा प्रॉपर्टी क्या है? फिक्स है. मरने के बाद क्या होता? After the day, what will happen? Go to SBA bank. This time when you go, you'll see two dogs outside. Who are they? Fixed deposit holders. They are so attached to their fixed deposits. While dying also, they are thinking on that only. God felt, okay, you want to guard your fixed deposit? Become a practical guard, na? Kutta. Take birth near that SBA bank. So next time when you go to SBA bank, you look at the kutta, please say pranam. Because he's a fixed deposit holder. Or you see a lizard in the house, don't drive it away. He's the owner of that flat. That fellow died. And he's so attached to that flat, he came back like a lizard. Now you might see, Prabhuji, I say bol raha hu. You will see in the next sessions, I'll show you the shloka for this. Krishna is telling. Bhoga Ishwarya Prashaktanam Taya Aprita Tetasam Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Samadhavana Vidhyate. People who are behind Bhoga and Aishwarya, too attached to it. They will not understand spiritual knowledge. They will not come to this class. They can't even think beyond eating, mating, sleeping and defending. It's very difficult. Most intelligent people come to spiritual classes. And the one who comes is called Buddha. Buddha means the one who awakened, the one who got up from sleep, from slumber, got up and what really is going on? What really is going on? What is this life? What am I trying to prove people? That I am successful. Me going in a big car, is that a mark of success? Is that the way I am going to be judged? Or me looking good, in good figure, is that the way I am going to be judged? This body is so temporary. Everything that I have is temporary. And I am spending my entire life about these temporary things. What is going on? When you start thinking like that, then you have actually taken birth as a human. Until then, you are an animal. As simple as it. I am not telling it. Shastra is telling it. Ahara nidra bhai maituram cha samanyamaitat pashubin naranam dharmehi eko adhiko vishesho dharmeina pashuvi samana. Freedom versus real freedom. The human being should think, what is freedom? Am I free? Am I really free? Once I was going to America. Long time ago we travel, work related. And I had to go to, I used to live in Chennai and I would go to Phoenix. That was my American Express, one office is there, my client, so I have to go there. So I used to go to the travel department fellow, because I used to frequent travel. Every time, once in a month, I used to go and give him some jalebi or some peda I got from my house. You take this. Everybody used to wonder, why are you giving all this travel department? Well, that fellow will book my flights. He'll book me a nice flight. So I always used to ask, why I don't make more than 2 flights. It's very difficult to go through. There's a Chennai to Frankfurt, Frankfurt to Phoenix. Or maximum Frankfurt to Atlanta, Atlanta to Phoenix. 3 se zyada book mat kar. Because if you book cheap flights, you can get many flights, but you have to keep getting down. Your travel will be like 40 hours. Don't know when to brush, when to take bath, do something. So I used to do that. Once when I was traveling, my boss told, he is also coming. And he is qualified for business class. Right? So I was very happy. My boss is coming. Now I don't need to do anything to this travel fellow. He'll anyway book a very nice flight. So then he booked a flight. When I saw the itinerary, my jaw fell on the floor. You think it's a direct flight? No. Chennai to Delhi, Delhi to Dubai, Dubai to Frankfurt, Frankfurt to New York, New York to Atlanta, Atlanta to Phoenix. 6 flights. I said, what is this? I went to the travel fellow. I said, hey, kya re? You know I travel, right? Why you do? My boss is coming this. He only told me to book like this. Why will my boss ask me to book like this? 6 flights. 2 days I'm traveling from here to America. 2 days. It normally takes 22 hours. 2 full days I'm traveling. Why did he do that? Then I went and asked my boss, what is going on? You took so many flights. Lakshman, my material name is Lakshman. Lakshman, you know, right? Every 3 hours I need to have a cigarette. You have to have a cigarette every 3 hours. So every 3-4 hours he made sure the flight lands. Right? And he goes and has a cigarette and takes the next flight. Now, people who are smoking, what do they feel? Freedom. Freedom hai kya ho? Is it really freedom? A non-smoker, there is no problem with 10-hour flight or 8-hour flight. But for a smoker, it's a big problem, isn't it? So we have to actually question in our life, are we really free? Are we really free, or are we binded by our habits? A human being should think like that. Right? I go to my relative's house. Very loving relative. Very humble relative. He embraced me nicely. He gave me a nice bedroom. Next day morning, what is the first question? Chai kahan pe? Where is the tea? Because if I don't get the tea in the morning, my whole metabolism doesn't work. Isn't it? Where is the tea? No matter where you stay, where is the tea in the morning? So, am I a servant of the tea? Yes. I have become a servant of the tea. I have become the servant of the newspaper. There are some old people, they'll commit suicide if newspaper fellow doesn't come. I know, I see some people, they sit in the clubhouse. Every day they are seeing newspaper. Every day. Full newspaper. Headlines se leke final ad tak. Everything they discuss. They discuss the newspaper also. Isn't it? What is there in the news? One day they'll see their picture also. This fellow died. That is what will come. What did you achieve by doing that? You're discussing about Chandrababu Naidu. You're discussing about KCR. You're discussing about this. What is the chief minister's name now? Revantuddin. Right? He only told, I didn't tell. So, this is the politics that you are discussing everywhere. Right? What is the use? A human being is supposed to discuss what is good and bad, what is temporary and permanent, what is freedom and real freedom. Goal of human life is what? Not to waste this rare opportunity to live like other living entities. Question without hesitation. Question. Don't accept knowledge without questioning. Discuss. Very important. Apply intelligence behind beliefs. Whatever you believe, put an intelligence behind it. Why am I doing what am I doing? Find out who is the authority. From whom to learn. Who is the authority? Okay. How many have small children here? You have small children. There is a new international school that has opened here. I thought I'll tell at the end of the class, but let me tell. Only 5,000 rupees per month fees. Again, I'm starting the Puja exam. Only 5,000 rupees. AC buses, AC school, AC everything. AC latrine also. You know, in that school, everything AC. 5,000 rupees per month. Syllabus is KPRT. You want to join your children? I know the owner. What is the problem? Hurry. International school. Big ground. 14 acres. Gachibowli. KPRT syllabus. What is the problem? कोई तो हाथ उठाओ. प्रॉब्लम है नहीं है इसमें? क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
Same problem earlier at class.
हाँ, उन्हें ये लोग pick it.
Only one condition will be there.
No, there is no condition. You can keep your children.
Condition he will give afterwards. He will give all the facilities with one condition only. At any moment you can do.
No, here that condition is not there. Your child can stay. Only 5,000 rupees fees. 5,000 rupees also you can pay in installment. Every day send 10 rupees. Huh? What is the problem? International school, AC bus, AC room, AC everything, KPRT syllabus. What is the problem? Nobody is asking what is this KPRT. किसी को सुना भी नहीं सुना? Have you heard KPRT syllabus anywhere? What syllabus we heard? NCRT, CBSE, State, IB, ICSE. KPRT क्या है? Will you join your children in a school where there is KPRT syllabus? Huh? KPRT means what? कुछ भी पूछो. KP. Whatever definition you can put to that. So your child will go into the school, he'll go figure out what is knowledge. That is KPRT syllabus. Will you join your children? No. For simple material education, you want to make sure that you are learning from a bona fide syllabus. Is it not right? Bona fide syllabus approved by government. What about spirituality? कोई कुछ भी बोलेगा सुन लोगो क्या? Spirituality में भी syllabus है रे बाबा. There is parampara, Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya, Kumara Sampradaya. There is whole Acharya, Ramanacharya, Shankaracharya, Madhvacharya, Nimbarkacharya, Vishnu Swami. There is a whole. नहीं ये सब कुछ नहीं सुना तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम है लेकिन है नहीं तो है बिल्कुल है but we are not spending time to understand where to learn spirituality. Prabhuji, I feel spiritual already. I'll sit like this and I'm slowly elevating in the air, leviating in the air, or I'm keeping that stone, I'm looking at that stone, the stone is talking to me. I'm feeling I'm spiritual. बहुत लोग हैं पागल करने को यहाँ पे. Anybody can make a fool of anybody here. They can just make you believe in some mystic thing which is not mystic. You will just believe that it is mystic. That is the problem. Yeah? Find out who is the authority. That's very important. Spirituality means find out who is the authority. Don't just go and sit in any YouTube class and think that, oh, I'm hearing from the right place. Now you might say, Prabhu, how do I know you are authority? You will know in some time. In some time I'll show you. We are not going to discuss anything that is not there in a scripture. If I'm making a statement, you can stop. Prabhu, show me the verse number. Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Atharveda, Rigveda, Purana, Itihasa, Upanishad. Show me the verse. Then only I'll believe. Because I have come here to learn what Vedavyas told. I don't want to learn what Leelanand Das tells. That's not my business. Find the authority. Fifth, inquire and get answers from authority. Otherwise, we are called Kripana. Kripana means Kanjus. Kanjus means what? Not using my human intelligence. So, Bhagavad Gita is about asking all these questions. Why am I looking for happiness? What is stopping me from being happy? What are the real problems? Why are problems coming to me? What are real problems in life? How do I solve the real problems in life? Is there a process to permanently solve these problems? Can I achieve uninterrupted and unconditional happiness? Uninterrupted happiness. I want continuous happiness. Is it even possible? Right? So Bhagavad Gita, Professor Matajis, you are going to learn 5 topics. By the end of Bhagavad Gita, 5 topics you will be an expert. If you are attentive and regular to the class, 5 topics you will learn. Repeat after me. Kala, Karma, Prakriti, Jiva, Ishvara. These 5 topics you will get full understanding. And then you can lead a life which is meaningful, purposeful, joyful also. Ishvara, who is God? Jiva, who am I? Prakriti, what is this material world? Karma, what is this activity and reaction? Kala, what is time? These 5 topics, Krishna poured the knowledge to Arjuna, and then he told, pick up your bow and fight. Proper training was given in order to start his journey of fighting by Arjuna. Right? And in the Science of Self-Realization course, like I told in the beginning, these are the sessions that we are going to take. Right? Today we'll stop it here. These are the 12 sessions. Don't miss them, because they will give you a fundamental, foundational understanding. Otherwise, your spirituality will be standing on a very, fragile kind of a situation. For example, when you want to buy a flat, what do you see? What are the things that you see when you want to buy a flat? Anybody? Lift your hand. Location, yes. Amenities, yes. Huh? Space availability, yes.
Sale deed.
Huh? Sale deed. Genuine or not, yes. Anything else? Huh? Price. Kitne mein? Safety. That is the answer I was looking for. How many of us are investing time in seeing what is the foundation behind these flats? Nobody thought about it, right? We're all now. Yesterday, unfortunately, that earthquake happened in Venezuela. 1 lakh people died. 1 lakh. They're still figuring out how many people have died. If your building was there in between those buildings which had a very good foundation, how much down it has gone, what kind of steel is used, you would not die. So what is the most important thing in a house? Foundation. But foundation cannot be seen. Foundation has to be known. When you're buying a flat, you should ask, sir, how much feet you have gone down? Show me the reports of this place. How many rocks are there? How many rocks you have cut? Right? If there is a big shake and there is a rock that you have cut, it will shake, the entire building will fall. How many of us are doing this? None of us have done that, including me. But if a structural engineer is buying a flat, the first thing that he'll do is he'll go and try to find out what is the surface here, what was here before, was it a lake? If you have bought flat in my home Avatar, I'm sorry, I have also bought there, it's a lake. There used to be a lake there. Right? Now, how they built it, is it illegal or legal? Supreme Court will decide. There are many flats around in this area where they're all built on lakes. Where is the foundation? If earthquake comes tomorrow, my square feet rate is 12,000. One crack will come. What is your square feet rate? 5 rupees. Nobody will buy. Right? Foundation is most important. In the same way, in spiritual life also, foundation is most important. Please invest time on foundation. These 12 sessions are your foundation of your spirituality. In search of happiness, who am I? Why to believe in scriptures? What is karma? Why do bad things happen to good people? What is death? What happens after death? Right? What is yoga? What is the purpose of life? Why do I need a guru? Why should I believe in a guru? Fundamental things. We're going to learn all of this. So next week we'll continue, with this topic. Today I could not finish, but any quick reflections? Any quick reflections? What did you learn today? Any point you can lift your hand. Anything you learned, or everything went from ISKCON to ISKCON? Any one point? Yeah. Yeah. Somebody can take the mic. Better. Quickly. We're already late actually. Sorry about that. Yeah. You were asking what?
I missed one point.
Yeah.
Goal of human life. Fifth point. Inquire something.
Yeah. Inquire about the authority. From where to learn. That is also important. Learning is also important. From where to learn also is very important. है कि नहीं? ICSE or KPRT? हाँ. What else did you learn? Anything? Any takeaway today? You learned anything, Matu?
How do you know that the authority is genuine?
Temporary versus permanent. Yes. Anything?
How do you know that the authority is genuine?
How do you know that the authority is genuine? We'll discuss that. That is part of the 5th session. Who is a guru and why do I need one? How to find out a fake guru? I'll give you a full checklist. I'll give you a checklist. You can fill that checklist. Hey, you are fake. You don't have to tell that, but you will know. Yes. What else? Who is? Who is Sadguru? You mean that Sari Guru or which Guru? Sadguru. Yeah. Who is a Guru? That we have not discussed today. We are going to discuss on 5th session. Yeah. Who else? How are humans different from animals? Hari bol. Okay. What are the 4 common activities of humans and animals? Eating, sleeping, defending and mating. Isn't it? Okay. What else you learned today?
Freedom versus real freedom.
Freedom versus real freedom. Are we having habits that are making our freedom go away? Or do we have habits which are actually giving us freedom? Yes. Anything else?
Human intelligence is to discriminate what is good and what is bad.
What is good and what is bad? Good. I think that slide was good. Okay. Everybody's thinking. Or what is the last slide? You only remember that. What are the 5 things that you learn when you learn Bhagavad Gita? Kala, Karma, Prakriti, Jiva, Ishvara. Thank you. Thank you. What else did you learn? What are all living entities looking for? Happiness, pleasure. Yes, we are also looking for the same thing. Okay, so I'll end it here. I'm going to send some questions in the group. See, the group that we have, 11 a.m., 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., you're all, be active in that group. Don't send any good morning messages. Don't send any, quotes that we don't follow. So just let the group be like a study group. I'm going to send some questions every day from what we have learned today. Be active in replying to that. It will be like a small revision as we go through the week. And next Saturday morning, please be there. I'm recording it on YouTube. I have a small channel. Do not subscribe it. Don't need to. Just go and hear if you want to hear it again. It will be in the live section. The lecture will be there. Okay, and these slides, you can take pictures whenever you want. Or I'll send you the slides itself. Right? Or bring a notebook. Try to make notes. And there are some Bhagavad Gitas there. And there is chanting bag. So there is a chanting bag like this. I request you to take one. If you don't have a Bhagavad Gita, you don't have a textbook. How can you go to college without a textbook? In my house, there is one Bhagavad Gita, but you need your own Bhagavad Gita. This is my Bhagavad Gita. It is written Leelanand Das. Can you see that? Leelanand Das, it is written. My wife has her own Bhagavad Gita. It is Anuradha Priya Devi Dasi. I don't touch her Bhagavad Gita. She doesn't touch my Bhagavad Gita. It's not like it's untouchable, but we write notes. If you see, there are... You see notes I've written? Every shloka, every place I'm writing notes. Don't keep this like it should be clean. No, it should be read. Bhagavad Gita should be first read and worshipable. Right? This is called Bhagavad Gita as it is. Don't keep it as it is. Use it. So you can nicely learn a lot of things. You can write your notes. So please buy your copy of Bhagavad Gita. We brought it from the temple. 350 rupees, English Bhagavad Gita. And there is a chanting bag there. Next week, I'll teach you how to chant, but you can still go home and chant Hare Krishna mantra. 108 beats will be there. You can chant. Next week, we'll spend a little more time. There is an exclusive session on chanting only. We'll discuss about chanting, why we chant, why you should chant, why I should chant, why only we should chant, why only this mantra. All those things we'll discuss. Don't worry. There won't be any question that will be unanswered. So, you yourself can pick up a chanting bag and a Bhagavad Gita. Write your name on it. It should be your personal Bhagavad Gita. Husband Bhagavad Gita, wife Bhagavad Gita, child Bhagavad Gita. Please, it's small investment. 350 rupees plus 50 rupees for the chanting bag. And there is a scanner code there. ISKCON scanner code is there. You can pay there. 400 rupees. Please take it before you go. Okay? We brought it for you. Everybody here, next class, should not come with empty hands. They should have a chanting bag like this. And they should have a Bhagavad Gita like this. Why? You're going to college, no? You're going to college. You should go in college dress. Okay? So this is the basic. You need to have a textbook and you'd have good blessings. Blessings in the form of chanting. Can we all do that? Yeah. So we'll sing a small arti. It's called Narshing Arti, and we'll wrap up. Why we are singing Narshing Arti is because we want the blessings of Lord Narsimha. Lord Narsimha saved Prahlad, and our bhakti is so small, just like little Prahlad, and we want it to be saved, right? You can repeat after me. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Kala kala kathaile. Hiranyakashi Purvakshah. Vilatantarkalare. Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha. Ito Yatoyam Ito Narsimha. Ahir Narsimha Jai Narsimha. Narsimha Madhum Sharanam Prapade. Vakaramaraphate Nakha Madhutasindhamgarika Hiranyakashipu Tanandrika Ekavadrupa Naradirupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare भक्त विघ्ननाथ नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परम सुरधिकाचार्य स्तोत्र डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परम सुरधिकाचार्य स्तोत्र डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की प्रेम से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की। ओम श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, पुण्य क्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की, गंगे मैया की, यमुने मैया की, भक्ति देवी की, कलियुग पावन तुलसी महारानी की, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, ट्रांसलेंडल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, ट्रांसलेंडल प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे। All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Ananta Koti Vaishnavandaki Jai. And small announcement. So actually we got a little late today, but after this class there is a Sattvic cooking and lifestyle class being conducted by Shalu Mataji and Anil Prabhu. They are here. So if some of you are interested, after having your brunch, you can say so now, you can stay and you can even learn some nice Sattvic dishes, how to cook, what to make choices, all that you can learn. It will be very much conducted here. And next week, please try to come a little early, 8:45 or something like that, so we can finish the amount of discussion we need to have by the end of it. Thank you very much. Sorry for any inconvenience. And today's Prashadam is sponsored by one Mataji, Swati Mataji. So let us chant Hare Krishna mantra for her. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare down, water it.
Any one of you is not a part of the WhatsApp group, please let me know. I'll add you right away.
Yeah.
सब लोग WhatsApp group में हैं, जहाँ notifications आता है, सभी लोग।
One minute. End this.